Hi everyone, this is Christina Danforth from HR Jetpack, and I'm back with another interview from SHRM 19 in Las Vegas with another one of our HR Jetpack awesome students, Hannah.
Hi.
So great to see you in person.
In fact, it's really a big surprise. I didn't actually know I was going to meet you here, so it's a very pleasant surprise for me.
Yes, this is awesome. All right, so let's chat a little bit about HR career development. But before we do that, tell me a little bit more about yourself, about your background, and where you're joining us from.
Okay, my name is Hannah Stowe. I've worked in several teams, but I've been in HR for the past 6 years. Yes, and I've been in performance management. I've been working with the talent and performance management team. But in the next 1 month, I should be moving to become an HR business partner, managing the production arm of our business. So, and then I'm joining you from Las Vegas. It took over 16 hours to get here. Long flight, but at least I had a day in between to sleep. So I think I'm a happy person.
That's so great. That is a long ways. And we're happy to have you, though. It's great. So let me ask you, first question, you've come all this way to SHRM 19. Why? What compelled you to come to this conference?
Okay, I was in SHRM 18 in Chicago, and the amount of information I got from there really made me see SHRM as a very great organization that's interested in actually improving how HR is done. And considering that HR is basically about people, I think improving and increasing your wealth of knowledge of how to manage people, because they're one of the most complex beings on planet Earth. I think animals are usually easier to manage than human beings. So I think every information...
That's probably true.
Yeah, every information you get about how to manage individuals and then bring a lot of value to the business at the end of the day is key. And then another thing that also interested me was the theme, which is creating a better world, yes, and through the workplace. And that for me is really key, because you get complaints from people, you get that this is not how it's done, HR did this, HR did that. So you are looking to improve on what you currently have. So that really spurred me on to be here this year. And also, I've never been to Vegas before. I've heard so much about Vegas. So my curiosity was piqued. I decided to come and just put the two together and see how it goes.
Fabulous. There's lots of fun things to do in Vegas. So, great. So why did you decide to pursue your SHRM certification?
Well, I've always loved knowledge. I've always loved anything that will boost my career positively and also bring value wherever I am. Currently, I have an associate certification from CIPD and also from our Nigerian body, which is Chartered Institute of Personnel Management. But I just felt SHRM, because of the wealth of information I'm getting from there, it would also be nice to get a certification there. Because you never know, the world is global. You're becoming a small town, even though through the internet. So you never know where you find yourself. So as much as possible, position yourself as an HR person to possess the skills and competence required to actually go out and actually impact your world wherever you may find yourself. So that's one of the things that spurred me on to get my SHRM certification.
Great. Awesome reasons. Absolutely. Great. So finally, any advice that you might have for an HR professional looking to develop themselves? Any tips?
Okay, first and foremost, I strongly believe that everyone has something to offer. That's one key thing. No matter if you're the mid-level manager, you're the executive, or just the entry individual, you have something to contribute. So as much as possible, believe in yourself. Get to the point of self-actualization, know your strengths, know your weaknesses, and then try to be interested in getting knowledge, be interested in improving. Don't just relax and say this is the status quo. Always have that thing at the back of your mind that I can change something, no matter how little. So that for me is a major advice I'd like to give everybody. Pursue your dream. Don't let your dream die. Don't let the culture of your environment change who you are as an individual. And then make sure you actually change your world through the world or through HR. So that's the advice.
Wonderful. That's great. Absolutely awesome advice. It's keeping that passion, that we have for what we do in human resources, and continuing to remember that and find ways to remember that and to continue to develop. So thank you so much, Hannah. It's been an absolute pleasure, an awesome surprise to be able to catch up with you live in Las Vegas.
Thank you.
Well, and safe travels back to your destination, your final destination, when you head back out of here in like another so many days or so. So with that, signing off from SHRM 19. Stay tuned for additional HR career development tips and more insider information about the SHRM annual conference. Bye everybody!